Well, it's 5 p.m. and they're late. Oh, there it goes. It's just starting now. What is going on, guys? The Rose here. Welcome back for the second time today with MK Kratos, as we are going to do what we did this morning with the Nintendo Direct, this time with the Sony PlayStation State of Play. This is the Game Corner Podcast, episode 80. You normally don't get two of these in one day. You're lucky if you get one of these a month. But here we are to do this once again. So let's sit down and check things out. I had a good nap earlier today, which I fucking desperately needed. So I am ready to sit down and see what PlayStation has to offer us today. Hopefully we don't get disappointed twice in one day.
Appropriate for viewers. That's the first thing I see when they click on the State of Play stream.
Yeah, that's what they were saying before. I'm just tweeting out real quick, and then I'll put the thing on the screen.
I'm gonna send the link to my partner so they know that that we're live.
Again, okay.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, Twitter gives me a hard time fucking tagging you. There we go. I need to get my Twitch link too real quick. At least I haven't started yet, so the fact that I'm not 100% ready really isn't hurting.
Yeah.
Even the PlayStation to be late. You ever seen Nintendo be late to their shit?
Never. Okay, Blake's in the stream chat.
Alright. I just tweeted it out. I'm going to put it out on Discord now.
Yeah, 5 minutes late. That's insane.
Good job, PlayStation. You're starting off real strong. So I'll be honest with you, I actually missed the last couple of State of Play streams. So I honestly don't exactly know what to expect for this one, if I'm being quite honest with you.
I immediately get an Xbox message pop up on my freaking Xbox, and this person I was helping out with.
What's going on, Cora?
Yes.
Cora Mysterious. I see she has changed her name on the YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? Blake, welcome back. Let's hope the showcase is not as boring as Nintendo. I agree. I would not say the Nintendo one was entirely boring, but it certainly was not that great.
Oh, you have a PS5, Mr. Cora. So does my older brother, who I'm house sitting for, keeping an eye on his cats.
I don't know if you heard, Cora, but Casey finally got his, earlier this year. It only took him almost 3 years after it came out.
Oh, jeez. I bought my Xbox Series X through a holiday bundle back in November of 2020, I believe.
I got mine in June of 2020. 2021. June 17th, 2021 is when I ordered mine. I got the $750 bundle from PlayStation not from PlayStation, but you know what I mean, from GameStop. When they were doing the pro members only sale to help people get their consoles because of how fast they were selling out.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to get mine. I was actually in South Carolina with my grandfather while he was.
Wow.
I was in South Carolina with my grandfather before he had passed away, because my grandmother passed away before he did, and then 14 months later he passed away. So I was spending a week down there, and that's when I was lucky enough to get my console. But yeah, so this is literally about to start momentarily. Here we go.
4, 3, 2, fade to black.
I got mine at Christmas last year. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Contains content not suitable for all audiences. We're used to it.
Right?
Well, starting off strong.
Yeah, we got a guy making some orgasm sounds. That's great.
In his pajama. What the heck did he just spit out of his mouth? Is that mud?
So I need to preface again, like I had said earlier. I have my fan on in the background. It's kind of warm out today. Plus, I'm back at home. I'm not where I have been for the last 7 months, but I'll bring that up another time when I'm more comfortable about talking about that. But
Yeah.
I've been really tired, and Jesus Christ, he didn't fall on his face.
Okay.
This guy looks like he's doing the Nazi goose walk, personally.
It looks like he's walking with a stick up his ass.
Not a stick, a whole tree.
Hey, maybe he's Casey's relative. Oh God.
Oh, that's.
Ooh. Ooh.
So like I said, I missed the last couple of State of Plays. I did skim through them, but I haven't paid too much attention to them. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm expecting today.
Cora says she does not hear your fan, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, I would probably say so. Actually, then that's good if you don't hear it.
Nate, are you okay? You look sad.
Oh, hey, Mike. No, that's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out.
Hopefully you don't hear it. You know,
Pajamas.
if you do hear it a little bit, then like I said, can't really do too much about that.
I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries, just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Grapple that fucker! Yeah!
Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada. Yeah, all right. Just pull out.
He looks like a dead body possessed by a demon.
Oh.
Blake X, why is he walking like that? I'm guessing he just woke up or he has a whole tree shoved up his ass.
And he just fell off a cliff. Jesus Christ.
Oh. Oh my God.
Baby steps. Now he's on a skateboard. The dude can't even walk and he's gonna ride a skateboard. Jesus Christ.
He almost got
Hi,
hit
I'm
by
Sean
Indiana
Benson.
Jones size
Here at
rock.
PlayStation, our team is always on the lookout for creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation players
I got
around
my
the
end
world.
muted like
We
for
are
the
constantly
stream
canvassing
because
game
I'm
development
watching through my
studios as we
Xbox.
search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the
And in
innovative
case
spirit
you
that we're
don't
looking
hear
for.
it now,
In
I have
today's
a
State of
plane
Play,
probably
we've
going
got a
to
wide
land
variety
near
of
me.
games to share with you.
Yeah,
At the
My
airport.
hope
I don't
is
even
that
hear it.
these
I actually live
demonstrate
near
the
a
diversity
military
of
base, so I know how that
experiences
fucking
coming
is.
to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2.
Yeah, I
On that
am
note,
with you
I'm
about
very excited to
from
welcome
the
PlayStation
distance
players
from
to
my
Roblox.
brother's house is about 3
This
minutes
infinite
away from
variety of
St.
3D
Louis
immersive
International Lambert
experiences is
Airport.
making the jump to PS4 on October 10th.
Roblox.
features full
Roblox
cross-platform
announcement?
support, so you can join
They just
66
announced
million
this on
daily active
Twitter.
users across PC, mobile, and other
Last week.
platforms. We
Like
can't
earlier
wait for
this
you
week,
to
they just
explore
announced
millions
this
of
on
experiences together and to see what you create.
I tell you what, you can do a
Alright,
lot of
let's
cool
dive
shit
in.
with Roblox
Starting
these
with
days.
a look at 2 great games.
Yeah,
coming
now
to
you can do a
PlayStation
date.
VR
Now you
2.
can do a. Now you can run a dating program on the app now for users 17 and
Ghostbusters.
older.
Casey is
Welcome
raw.
to
You suck, brother.
Ghostbusters. You might be new here, but we have a job
Hey,
to get done.
Ghostbusters.
The
VR.
city
Never
isn't
mind.
going to save itself. So get geared up
They lost me
and
when they
join
put
the
it on
team,
VR.
because working together
Well, I'm sure Casey would be interested,
will
right?
give you the best chance.
I won't play. Yeah, I won't be playing Baby Steps
Luckily,
either.
you'll have access to the
Much
latest
like, while I
Ghostbusting
think the
gadgets,
Ghostbusters thing is
if
pretty
you
cool,
can
I won't
earn
be
them.
playing
We're
that either
talking
because I don't have VR.
turrets, shields,
And I'm not going to
decoys,
spend
and
$400
so much
on a
more.
fucking VR headset.
Yeah, and plus that can give you motion sickness too in some cases.
Not to mention with
It's like
my,
not-
ready
not
for
to mention with my
anything.
disability, it doesn't really,
Before you'll be
doesn't
ready to
really
take
work
on
well
the
with me.
Ghost Lord.
So,
Ghostbusters. Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Oh yeah, these
If they
guys,
only announced this for
mini puffs, they're gonna be a
PS5,
real pain in the-
that would have been better.
October
Not just VR.
26th.
Pre-order now, October 26th.
Not
Who
even
gives
gonna
a-
play a Ghostbusters game.
Don't you dare tell me this is another,
Looks like a horror game. It's a VR game, that's for sure.
This looks like Resident Evil or something.
Oh. Yep, that's what it is. It's Capcom.
Yep, Resident Evil 4 VR. They did announce that a couple months ago.
Yeah, I think they announced this during the last state of play, actually.
Yep, Resident Evil 4 VR. Kind of gives it away with like the village area and the castle. Kind of gave that away.
Me whole, huh?
And the dogs.
Oh, Casey's calling. I'm gonna add him to the call.
Oh my god.
Add participant. Casey. He's probably driving home from work though, so he's probably not even be able to watch. But I add him to the call.
This is Condor 1. President's daughter.
What's going on, Casey? If we do have you on board.
Base game for Resident Evil 4. Are they making DLC for this?
Don't get careless.
Are they
So
making-
why didn't you call me?
I didn't know if you were home. Otherwise, I would have.
What terrible actions
That's
will be
Ada.
done in its name?
That was
That's
Ada
me.
Wong.
I
Paid stock cost.
took the day off. My back was hurting really badly.
Find Lewis.
Shit, dude. If I knew that, I would have called you this morning with the fucking direct.
Have you changed?
I watched it.
Ada?
I watched that
Or are
earlier.
you just
It
trying to
was
use me
alright.
again?
Because in this
We got an
world,
Ada
someone
Wong
always
DLC
pays.
Someone
for Resident
who
Evil
needs
4.
me.
Best
So,
not to ask who or
everyone,
why.
welcome Casey is Raw to the stream. Now we have both Lessons here as co-hosts on the
What I
call right
researched
now.
For all these years, Ada.
Resident Evil
And I see the symptoms
4
already showing in
separate
your eyes.
ways. Okay.
This one is at least not a kiddie game. Yeah.
Is there any games that
September 21st for PS5 and PS4. It's a free update. Mercenaries. September 21st. Interesting.
All these games so far are for kids, and he's with little red for future brain challenges. Alright, so what do we got here?
Avatar.
I am
Ugh.
not thee.
Avatar. The blue skin gave it away.
Yeah, right? So Casey, after the showcase, I'll get
I
your
was
thoughts on the
abducted by
Nintendo
the
Direct
RDA.
since you weren't here this morning.
And trained in their ways. For
It was
15
mediocre
years,
at best.
They kept me
Right.
from
We'll
my
get
world
into
and
that
my
with you
people.
when this is over, yeah.
Wait.
You
At
have
least
the
this one's
mark.
not a VR game.
You are
Yeah.
Sorrento.
Good one.
The poor child knows
no
nothing of our
avatar
way.
for me? Fuck that
At
shit.
home
Yeah, I
to
agree.
be a refuge from
So
the
far, I
burdens.
have zero interest in anything
I
that was
must
shown
seek
right now.
those who can teach me the ways.
Was there
of the
something
night.
else earlier that I
And
wasn't
help me
interested
reconnect
with?
my world.
They showed Resident Evil VR 2. They showed the Ghostbusters thing.
And
hurt you.
we know now.
And
the
they showed a
separate-
game called Baby Steps with a guy that looked like he was walking with a tree up his ass. He couldn't walk straight, and he kept falling over. Then he tried riding a skateboard and fell on his face.
You are starting to think like a nun.
Agreed, Cora. Fuck this shit, making games out of movies. I agree.
To ride like one. Now Pandora is under attack.
Hey, you know what? At least LJN's not doing it anymore.
The only way I can see this being a
I will not
good
allow
selling
the
point
RDA
is if
to
they have
destroy this land. This
what's
is my
her
home.
name? Like
Oh,
fucking Alan Ripley. What was her? Sigourney Weaver. I had to think of her name. I don't know why.
you know the gameplay actually doesn't look bad.
Oh, it doesn't. It's probably the best looking thing they've showed us so far.
And I will protect
Yeah.
Pandora.
Probably PS5 exclusive. I bet.
Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora, December 7th. Pre-order available. Yep, PS5 only. There you go.
We need him, Connor.
And it's by Ubisoft.
We need him
No,
stronger.
it's by Ubisoft. Never mind. It might be on Xbox.
Yeah,
I think
true,
I'm
right.
I'm more interested in the game than the freaking movie.
What is this mech shit we got here now?
Huh.
This don't look too bad either.
Reminds me of what the? Let's start. I'm getting some sort of
Gunslinger? What the hell is that?
Blood will run October 26th.
Oh no, I didn't say Gunslinger. I actually don't know what that said.
It says Ghost Runner.
Ghost Runner, right? Okay.
Well, I think it says Ghost Runner 2 because.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
What is this now with these PS5 controllers?
Probably promoting new controllers in this.
What the fuck?
Looks like a serious acid trip.
The red PS5. And a blue PS5?
This is giving me Mortal Kombat vibes, not gonna lie.
And a glacier white PS5. Now, you know what? These really aren't new consoles. These are probably just skin colors.
Yeah.
Well, you could have got this beforehand because you get those covers from D-Brand at any time.
Yeah, but these ones are official PlayStation plastic case, and you gotta pay $60 for those.
CEO and creative director at
so
Arrowhead
you
Games
can pay
Studios.
more from
today, I'm
Sony
pleased to share
or
our
the
extended
D
look
brand
at
and
Helldivers 2.
get it probably
We're
cheaper.
starting on the ship's bridge.
The hell is
preparing to
Helldivers
select
2?
our
Never heard of
mission from the Galactic
Helldivers
War
1.
Map.
I think I have
Once
Helldivers 1
cleared
on
for
Steam,
mission
but I've never
engagement,
played it.
it's time to go into your hell pod and
Of
prepare
course, like
for
a red
planetfall.
PS5, I want it.
Today, we join a
I
squad
actually
on one of the many
prefer
planets in the
the
galaxy.
normal
Set on
white
an important
PS5.
mission.
Nah, I don't, dude.
With
It's
deadly
fucking
bile
it's
titan.
so dirty, and even on the white, you can see the dust on it. It's
You
like
get dirty
yuck.
real quick if you're not careful.
Okay,
Yeah.
we need to find the terminate.
I'm not a big fan of black
I
consoles
think it's
either,
this
for that matter. For that same reason,
There's some enemies here.
I would prefer a colored one. Like the blue one
Okay,
was
I'm
nice.
covering you on the right.
I
like the Blake
We're
one
covering over here.
personally, the deep silver one.
how's your PS5 getting all dirty? I mean, was it right beside the TV or something?
It's usually where I keep it, yeah.
I died.
Because mine's not dirty at all. It looks clean as the day I got it.
Probably never took it out of the box.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, I'm watching it.
Can you guys
Actually, I'm
take
watching
him out,
this through my
I'll try to
Switch
take him
right
out
now,
from the
but I
Reload my,
I use my
recorders.
PS5
On it.
all the time.
Okay, this is probably the
Okay,
best looking
enemies on
game
my
now
back as
that they've showed us.
Oh, there's a charger here.
I'm gonna take
I
out the
do like me a
commander.
good shooter.
He's charging me. We take out the charger with a recorders. Alright.
Even Core says, how does it get dirty?
Nice. I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
I mean, I guess
There are
where I
a lot of them
live,
coming.
maybe it's more dusty.
My guard dog is taking care
Well,
of
you do
the
live
little ones.
in
Oh,
Jersey, so
Throwing out the
I mean,
strafing
Jersey's
runs, try to take
just
out the
a
small
dirty
guys.
state.
Yeah, that's why they call it Dirty
you
Jersey.
killed me.
Oh,
So.
I'm sorry. One small death for the Helldivers. Reinforcing.
Yeah, this doesn't look that bad.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
I don't know if I would get
I'm
this
drawing
game
his
though.
attention.
I mean,
Alright, I don't think I have
So
an
far,
option.
I don't
We
see
need to
myself
throw in
buying
500
anything
kilogram
they
bomb.
showed yet. So far.
Throwing it out.
Oh,
I
God,
agree.
he's coming for me.
Getting out of the way.
So just to compare,
Hey, there we go.
Kratos, listen to this.
Good job, guys.
Nintendo
Well done,
has only
Helldivers. Another win for
5.2
Super Earth.
million
After each
subscribers, right?
successful mission,
They had over
players are rewarded for their
435,000 people watching their
allowing
stream
them
this
to upgrade
morning.
their ship,
PlayStation
weapons,
has
armor,
15.1
and
million
strategies,
subscribers on their
giving
YouTube
them
account,
the edge in the many
and they
battles
only
to
have
come.
a little over 20,000
I
people
hope you
watching
enjoyed
theirs.
seeing a glimpse of just one of the many
That is
missions
sad.
and planets the game has to offer.
how many?
Now go out there and
Subscriber
spread
count
managed
at all.
democracy.
How many did Nintendo watch today?
Over 435,000 people
Yeah, almost 500,000.
with a channel that's got almost 3 times the subscriber count.
Mm-hmm. Hey, my a family friend is gonna be coming over in a few minutes to tell my brother's grand. Oh, Spider-Man 2.
We got some Spider-Man. Let's go. I like me some Spider-Man. I definitely gotta get this game.
This is Brian Intihar.
Only for the PS5 and PC, not for PS4, so they're starting to move on from the PS4 games.
Right, I gotta be careful with this one because the last time I did the State of Play, a few months ago when this game was first announced, I actually got fucking copyrighted for showing the game, for showing this trailer.
The first thing you'll notice is that our city is nearly doubled in size with the addition of 2 iconic New York boroughs, Queens and Brooklyn.
Stupid.
And we've introduced the web wings.
So we'll see if I get hit for if we get hit with this one again. But I do love me some Spider-Man, so I'm very excited.
I agree. I enjoy the first one and Miles Morales.
But dude, there are so many games coming out in October. There's no way I can get them all.
While also delivering memorable.
So this one is definitely the first one. Looks great
current place of learning
for right now. So
hey Miles,
yeah, this is definitely now the best game on the
Marvel
showcase.
Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the 2 wall crawlers.
Do you think this is coming out for the PS4 or is this
PlayStation 5?
A PS5
you can make that switch almost instantly.
Probably PS5
Delivering
only.
a bigger city and playing is not.
I mean, I agree with you, Cora. It is the middle of a workday, but the Nintendo Direct was at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Sense of exploration and discovery. As
you
progress through the main story,
true.
a number of new activities and storylines will become available
until I got off work. And honestly, if I was between one or the other, honestly, it was going to be a Nintendo Direct I would watch.
Projected into the sky. Or even an
enough Spider-Man games. Honestly, this is only the third one in what, 6 years?
Overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy
rewards. Give or take right around there. The first one was.
Others will lead to a climactic showdown.
First one 6 years ago. I mean, sure, hell doesn't feel like that.
I think it was 2017.
AR tech in the lenses of their masks.
That was when Insomniac started making them.
Or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the
I had the
collector's
edition for that one. Actually, I'm looking at it right now.
Areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests for those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either Spider-Hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on
hoping
the mask
you
of
get
a
to
specific
play
hero.
as Venom, but
all these activities, including crime
I don't see why you wouldn't, to be honest with you.
Also now feed into the new
I mean, they're already like spoiled like who the heck Venom is going to be anyway in previous Spider-Man adaptations, previous Spider-Man iterations of this series.
Yeah, because it's not Eddie Brock.
The more city you explore and the more activities you complete,
I mean, come on, if you
play,
you'll
be able
watch
to customize your Spider-Hero.
post-game cutscene at the end of the original, at the end of the first Insomniac Spider-Man, you know it's Harry Osborn.
And of course, unlocking additional spider suits.
Obvious.
And we're talking lots and
Harry
lots of
Osborn
suits.
had a symbiote attached to the glass that like Norman was talking to. Come on.
You'll now
How
have
does
more than
nobody
200
not
different
know?
ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood.
I didn't finish those 2 games, but I really enjoyed them.
Games,
I probably should have.
More excited about what this
You
experience
probably should, Casey, before you play this one. That's for sure.
Experience Marvel's New York.
Well, spoiler alert, Aunt May died.
2 when it launches October 20th.
Only
on PlayStation 5.
Yep, only on PlayStation 5, October 20th. The same day Super Mario Bros. Wonder comes out.
Oh, wow.
But either way, it's kind of a dead giveaway that like based on like previous gameplay footage and cutscene footage that Venom is basically controlling Harry Osborn. Because why else would he come back out of the blue? In the initial gameplay, in the initial trailer, they talked about him in the initial trailer at what Gamescom, at like during earlier in the year, during the first trailer.
So,
I'm trying to see what kind of game this is. This is like, Tales of Arise.
Don't let her get away.
Are we getting a sequel?
The gang's all here.
Is that what this game is? Maybe. That looked like a Tales of Arise character.
She's a monster.
The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject.
Another journey. Come on, be a Tales of Arise sequel, please.
The one thing I would complain that Nintendo does way too many, they love their RPG games. They'll have like most of their games they would promote as RPGs or JRPGs.
Yeah, they're not wrong there. What kind of Wolverine game is coming? I wonder if it's
Tales of Arise, baby. Let's go. Beyond the Dawn. Fuck me. Another game I have to get this year. They're all coming out within 2 weeks of each other. What is this shit?
They really want us to break our
What we
wallets
call
in.
I can't afford
is
this.
neither visible nor tangible.
Yet,
it is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and present.
Looks like another anime game.
I called out to you.
Looks like
and you
Genshin
came.
Impact for some reason.
The future.
It's something
is like a
looks like the
labyrinth.
Rose is into.
Every divergence
Is
is
it?
nearly
Is there
an
any
inducement.
hentai in it?
There's
God damn
only
it,
one
Casey.
real
Dude.
path.
Oh, yeah, I'll be into this. It's a JRPG. Let's go.
Ooh,
This does look cool as
we
fuck.
could do it.
Not interested.
You and I are each other's destiny.
October 11th. God damn it.
Hey, man,
Jesus.
Vegas, having a great time?
What is this
I hope
now?
you're all ready for the
Hold on, why are you guys complaining when they're coming out more soon?
Because they're all coming out like so fucking close to each other.
They're coming out in the next couple of months, dude. Come on.
Well, man.
Would you
Is this me or does this look like some kind of Splatoon ripoff?
and knock out the opposition.
Oh, they do have a
Two insanely
yeah,
fun
Splatoon
game
ripoff.
modes.
Yes, this is
Smash the
that
star.
one game. This
Foam,
is one.
it's called Foamtastic.
Yeah, it's Splatoon
Defeat the
ripoff.
star
That's what it looks
player to
like.
win.
Well, yeah, I mean Sony's
Happy
great
Map
about that.
Survival.
They'll see what
Dominate the
Nintendo does
arena
good,
in
and they're like,
teams of two, with support from your
let's do
allies
our
on the outside.
ripoff version of it.
Yeah, watch it sell like shit. Because nobody's gonna want to play a Splatoon ripoff.
You're good there. You're good, Sora.
I don't know. It doesn't look bad. I mean, I prefer
Tonics.
Splatoon
Jet
over
Justice.
this.
I mean, the graphics look very similar to Splatoon as well, if you think about it.
The Baristador.
Yeah, right now,
Tiger.
I don't think that
Penguin.
why it couldn't be on the Switch with this one.
I don't think Nintendo would put a ripoff,
We'll see
a
you at the Foam Stars Open
Foam
Beta
Stars
Party.
open beta. So it's called Foam Stars. That's what it is.
Yeah, no.
Personally, if Nintendo
We've been
was
having a
willing to
blast
sue
with
the
Foam
Dark
Stars,
Order
and we
over
can't
their
wait for you
original
to get your
name in
hands on it.
AEW,
The
which
open
was the
beta
Super
kicks off
Mario
later this
Brothers,
month.
Super Smash
Before we
Brothers,
wrap
yeah.
up, Square Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work
Yeah,
on
I'm
Final
not
Fantasy
joking.
VII Rebirth,
Stu Grayson and
the
Evil
ambitious
Luna were
follow-up to
originally
the
known
critically
as the
acclaimed
Super Mario
Final Fantasy
Brothers.
VII Remake.
And then they
Let's
got
see
a
what's in
lawsuit
store
and ceased
for
and
one of
desist
next
sent their
year's
way
most
from
anticipated
Nintendo
games.
themselves.
So I don't know how long the state of play is supposed to be. Unlike Nintendo, they
The
didn't
world's
give us a
ending.
time frame. So
Well,
At
this
least
is a premiere.
that's what everyone's saying.
Video.
well, this
Premiere
one,
video.
this
The
one's
sky.
so they're showing
Ooh,
more
I can't-
Final Fantasy 16. It looks like.
Ooh. Zach.
Ready to fire,
That
sir.
is Zach.
Welcome
Zach Fair.
to the New World Order.
Or is this Final Fantasy 7 Remake 2?
I think this is Crisis Core.
I didn't
Just
finish
close
Crisis
your
Core
eyes and
Reunion. I
listen.
gotta play that
Tell
some
me
more.
you can't hear that. Her rallying cry.
With Cloud.
This
Wait a
is
sec, that's Red 13.
We
That
can
was Red
overcome
13
our fate.
behind Cloud. It was Red.
this is probably Final Fantasy 7 Remake 2. The second part
Yeah,
of it.
that's what it looks like.
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth.
Because we know
Think you
the
can find him?
first one was only like part 2.
Sephiroth.
This looks
You
like.
see.
I mean, this one looks.
So you heeded the call too.
We
didn't
know
you?
it was a
What are you
parter.
talking about?
Yeah, they split it
As you
into
can
multiple
see,
parts. I think they
your
said the
brothers
remake was
down
going to be 3
there
parts.
Are having a little
Yeah,
get
they
together.
did say that, and then shocked a couple
Our best
who
chance
were
of finding Sephiroth.
not known that they were working on it.
Part 1, I remember, came out in April of 2020, so it's been 3.5 years.
Do not be deceived.
That was funny.
I'm liking this. I'm definitely going to play this, that's for sure.
In me.
Sephiroth.
Baby.
Come on.
I'm going to say right now I probably like this showcase so far about as much as the Nintendo one. It's honestly, to me, on par with that one, at least.
On me.
No, I think I would say Nintendo did better still.
Hold up.
Well, you're more of a
Sephiroth
Nintendo guy, so you would say that.
Together, what shit is this?
What?
Sephiroth and Cloud working together against an enemy. What kind of shit is that?
Look!
And I'm not gonna say that Nintendo Direct was great either, but there was still
Chocobo racing? They put Chocobo racing in fucking like boxing in this game?
I think this is a multi. I think this is a type of like game for like. It's kind of like what's that? What is that? Things maybe a Final Fantasy VII like esque game that's similar to
Who dares disturb my slumber?
Heroes of Hyrule.
It's upon us.
If they have
The
Sephiroth and
reunion.
Cloud working
When
together.
worlds merge, I'm waiting.
It looks like they put a lot of work into this.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yeah, that's the part. That's part 2.
Jesus.
On 2 discs. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking huge. Twin pack pre-order start. Interesting.
We hope you
Hey, at least I can
Final
afford
Fantasy
that
VII
one
Rebirth.
because it doesn't come out for
It's
6
coming
more
to
months.
PlayStation 5 on February 29th. And that's all for State
People
of
were
Play.
wondering like how
Thanks for
big is
watching,
this game
and
because
we'll
it
see you
came
next
on
time.
2 discs. I bet you we're gonna find out when they get it.
I wonder
Now-
why they do 2 discs, unless they have something like a playable part.
Wait a second. Hold up. Deluxe suits.
So now they're just gonna show like a sizzle reel, I guess, of things they showed today. So not only were they 6 minutes late, Kratos, but they only gave us like a 25-minute showcase.
I don't think this is it. If it is, I'm gonna be pissed.
I think that was it. I don't think we're getting anything else.
Hold on, well, they're showing some stuff that I didn't see in the Spider-Man 2 game. So,
Yeah, they're showing off new suits for each character.
why are they separating this between, like, they're like, they did the Spider-Man 2 thing, and then they're like, oh, Final Fantasy Part 2. And then,
Spider-Man.
yeah.
Oh my god, they got a collector's edition? Fuck me sideways.
Yeah, got a nickel and dime the gamers, nickel and dime those consumers.
I'd have to
obviously.
get that collector's edition because I have the first one, and that was it. That was it. We got a 26-minute showcase. That's what we got from PlayStation.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They were an hour late. They were 6 minutes late, and they gave us 26 minutes.
Revenge is a stealth action video game developed by Konami
Excuse
and
me.
published under
I
their
fucking hit YouTube. Shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Yes, dude.
Yeah, that was it.
Video, you're 5 to 6 minutes late, and we only get 26 fucking minutes. Are you fucking serious?
26 minutes.
Nintendo was at least 40.
Nintendo was 42 minutes. I timed it. And they said we would get around 40 minutes. So they were, and they weren't late.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're not.
So 26 minutes for what they showed. I'd have to give this, like I said, I think it's on par. Grading wise, I think it's on par with the Nintendo Direct for what I liked, and because it was a lot shorter and they showed a lot less. They showed like 5 things, and I'm only interested in 2 of them.
Yeah.
But those 2 things for me were big. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They showed like 6 things. I'm interested in 3, but those 3 things for me were big. So. I mean,
announcements. And
I still think Nintendo wins between these 2.
I don't know about that. I think they're about even for me.
It was a bad one. The only job I got out of this was a bad one. And that was seeing Sephiroth and Cloud work together in Rebirth. I'm like, what is this? I thought it was the Heroes of Hyrule type of Final Fantasy VII game, but this is the main game from Rebirth. So that kind of pissed me off, seeing like Cloud and Sephiroth work together.
So
that set me off.
Anyways, guys, I don't have my camera set up because I didn't hook that up yet. So one thing I didn't hook back up since being home. So So yeah, Casey missed out on that little bit of discussion earlier, but I'm not really willing to talk about that right now. It's so I'll talk about that another time. But anyways, yeah, I have been home again since Tuesday night, and things are either over or things may get worked out in a couple of weeks. But I'm not going to say any more on that right now. But I am home again, so I have all my time to myself again, which is or is not exactly a good thing for me. But anyways, so that's what we got with the PlayStation State of Play. There was that one anime RPG that I didn't catch the name of. I like that too, but definitely want the Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn game. And Final Fantasy VII, obviously, at least I can afford that one because we got another 6.5 months before that comes out. And then the Spider-Man 2, I don't know how I'm going to get that collector's edition, but I need it because I have the first one. So
TSS is in the chat. He said he had to catch up.
Yeah, he said it's on par with the Direct. I agree, TSS.
I told him it's 26 minutes of bullshit. I told him 26 minutes of bullshit.
I can see why you say it's on par. I mean, I still think Nintendo got the edge, but I am a Nintendo fan man, so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of course, you would say that was better.
And see.
How far if PlayStation would actually had a bunch of good games, I would say, hey, I have no qualms to say, oh, they did better than.
I mean, the Ghostbusters thing wasn't a bad showing, but it's a VR game, so like, fuck that.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I have the original one that was on the VR one, and it was pretty much, it was a demo. It was not even anything. It was kind of like how the Batman game on PSVR 1 was a demo, pretty much.
Blake, if you had to pick a winner today, who would you side with?
Final Fantasy Rebirth, the one flip of together really like turned me off from the game now. Just seeing them work together and like seeing Sephiroth look like he's smiling as they're killing this giant enemy. It looks like he's smiling at Cloud. Like, what is this? You know? Like, what is this?
Well, I agree with TSS. Those 4 minutes with Final Fantasy Rebirth was great, but that was just
5 seconds. And then those 5 seconds really pissed me off. Out of those 5 seconds of Cloud and Sephiroth working together, along with Sephiroth potentially smiling at Cloud, that pissed me off.
Nintendo, because it was a bit longer, like 26 minutes for a showcase is short. Yeah, I agree with that. If it was like 26 minutes, had we known how short it was, I probably wouldn't have even covered it. But
like I said, it was a premiere from a YouTube premiere.
For a PlayStation State of Play that short, I would actually sit down and watch that. If it's like a 2-hour thing, then I don't want to. Even an hour thing, I don't want to. I think 26 minutes okay with me.
Well, I mean, I would rather cover something longer because it gives me more content.
Yeah, but
if you're still here, if you watch the Nintendo Direct stream me and Rose did, I mentioned that like there's a report about The Last of Us Part 2, like TV. The Last of Us Season 2 has already cast the role for Abby.
And they're keeping that under lock and key so that this person doesn't get harassed like Laura Bailey did.
Because they don't want another situation with the video game where like this woman's getting death threats and she backs out.
So, I'm glad you got my message earlier, Rose, in the chat saying that you suck. So
that's great, Casey. That's great.
Real smooth.
I mean, hold on. I sent Drew a DM earlier. Is that I just want to tell you that you still suck, Drew. So just take it as a compliment that you suck. But no, there was definitely a few things that was good for the PlayStation to stay and play, but Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, and that's pretty much it. They had their Splatoon ripoff. While Nintendo, like TSS, they have pretty much everything he said right there is pretty much, I agree. They had the Paper Mario 1000-year.
No. I went off on that one earlier. No.
You got the remake of the Mario Donkey Kong game. Someone's calling me. It's a private caller. Should I answer that?
I'd ignore that one, dude. Probably someone who's trying to it's probably a stalker or something. I'd ignore that shit. Private call, I'd always either ignore or just answer, then hang up immediately.
That's what I just did.
Just hang up.
So, yeah, there's the few things I do like on the couple things, the few things I liked. 3 out of 6. You could say 4 if you want to count the other anime game that they showed that I didn't catch the name of, but all this stuff is just coming out all on top of each other. It's like, what the fuck? I mean, that's great for the holiday season because the gaming side of things is stacked going into Christmas. But if you're someone who has not much money to their name like me, or you're a kid and you got to wait for Christmas, you're going to miss out on a lot of shit for a while.
Wait, that was the release date announced trailer for Final Fantasy Rebirth? Where did we see an announced date for that? At the end?
Yeah, it was at the end. It said March 29th, 2024.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying we got 6.5 months before it comes out. I can actually afford that one.
I'm looking for the whole thing with the
F099 is right now.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna stream that later, probably. I'm gonna be streaming like 4 or 5 different games tonight. So.
Yeah, I'm just download it right now. What is
one game with Honkai Star Rail Rose?
What's that?
Honkai Star Rail.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the PS5 version's coming out. That's what that is.
Yeah.
So that'll be free to play. So that's good. So it's like Genshin, only it's more. Honkai Star Rail is it looked like a turn-based RPG, whereas Genshin was action RPG based.
Yeah, I'm looking at PlayStation's list of stuff in their state of play. The single video of each announced game. Based on what I've seen, we got Helldivers, Ghost Runner 2. I knew it was the Ghost Runner game. Ghost Runner 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So Casey, what did you? Before I ask you this, but yeah, so I want to say I'm disappointed in that Foam Stars game. Leave it to PlayStation to yet again rip off something Nintendo has already made successful.
Yes.
Let's see. TSS in chat says you guys got to remember they delayed a lot of games because of the pandemic. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but
so some of those games were going to come out probably a year or two ago, but it's now just coming out now. I don't know about that.
There were less than a dozen announcements out of this whole thing. Less than a dozen in 26 minutes.
Yeah, there was a half dozen, in fact. There was like, what, 6 or 7?
I counted each trailer that got dropped by PlayStation. We got the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth,
Right.
Foam Stars, Honkai, Tales of Arise, Spider-Man 2, PlayStation VR, Ghostbusters, Helldivers 2,
Baby steps.
so,
That would be 9.
and Avatar,
And the Resident Evil thing. So that'd be 11.
Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways, and Baby Steps.
Yeah, so that's 11. So they showed us 11 items in 26 minutes, and I only liked 4 of them at the most.
I seriously feel like they rushed it.
Yeah, it was like nonstop, right? It was like one after another. Because you got to think, 26 minutes for 11 trailers, that's only a little over 2 minutes per trailer.
Final Fantasy VII out of that 26 minutes.
Spider-Man and Final Fantasy were definitely the longest trailers. Baby Steps was probably the third longest trailer.
Oh, hold it. Spider-Man 2 was 3.5 minutes. Gameplay overview trailer. 3.5 minutes for Tales of Arise, 2 minutes. The Avatar game, less than 2.5 minutes of an announcement.
Oh my gosh. I was just checking out the Nintendo eShop, and they have a game called Hentai Yudai 2 for $2.
I don't want to know.
I don't either. Don't tell us.
I think I should buy this one. It's a sequel to a relaxing puzzle game with charming girls. They all have giant tits.
Great, Casey. Real great.
You're really trying to alienate the female audience here, aren't you?
Well, I mean, that's AJ's job to do that. That's his job. I'm just explaining why I saw. I mean, it's not my fault they had giant jiggly tits.
PSS. The games are taking longer to develop. Now it takes 5 to 7 years for PlayStation games to come out. That's pretty true, but also that can also bite them in the ass. Just look at like the Guardian game that came out for PS4 when it originally was made during PS2 times. It was supposed to be announced for PS3. The Guardian came out for PS4 finally years later, but my God, God.
I mean, sure, the pandemic had something to do with it, but come on, man.
Yeah,
some of these games, there's no way they were sitting on them for 2 or 3 years. No way.
How long do you use that as an excuse?
Even with the pandemic, Bungie still worked on like Destiny 2 from home. They pushed the release date of Witch Queen back a full damn year last year. It was initially supposed to come out in 2021. When the pandemic hit, they pushed it back. And it became one of the most highly sought and reviewed like DLCs for Destiny 2. Highly positive.
We definitely got this.
What's that, Casey?
I'm buying this one game for 50 cents. It's on the eShop on great deals right now. It's the check game.
You go for it.
Your money, Casey, not ours. It's your money, not ours.
So, PayPal.
Now, the thing with like Destiny 2, it's had its ups and downs. Yes. This current expansion, Lightfall, the initial like campaign, not the best. I'll admit it wasn't the best. A lot of people let Bungie know too, and the raid that came with it. Everyone, it was so casual player driven. within the first 2 days of that raid being out, it had at least 500,000 teams beat the damn raid. Almost 500,000 teams beat that raid in the first 48 hours. That's my God. And if you do a raid in Destiny 2, you take 6 players per team. Maximum 6 players per team. I just said almost 500,000 teams beat that raid.
So Casey, what did you think of the Nintendo Direct today? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? What would you give it, like at a score of 10 or on a grading scale, like a letter grade if you were in school?
A letter grade? I would give it a 65%.
Great.
So a C.
Yeah.
Probably a low C or a D.
No, wait, 65. That's a D. That's a D.
Below 5. No, yeah, that is a D, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a D.
I gave it a C minus at the very least.
I thought you gave it a C plus because of 1,000-Year Door.
No, I was not very happy about 1,000-Year Door. Remember, I went off on that one.
I know. I remember you gave it a C plus for something. It may have been Princess Peach, the Princess Peach game.
It was that, the Horizon Chase 2, the F-Zero game, and
but that 1,000-Year Door lowered your grade in the end.
1,000-Year Door. I was just not happy about it. Like, what the fuck? Like I said, Casey missed my mini rant on that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I had bought my GameCube copy off of eBay last year for $100, and then I got it autographed for another $60 a few months ago, and now they're gonna put out a remaster on the fucking Switch for $70. What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm not really happy about it. I felt like it was an underwhelming announcement. Now, for people like TSS who had not played 1,000-Year Door, I think it's a great announcement. But for me, I don't think it's a very good announcement. And I'm not going to buy it right away because I have no need to.
Mm-hmm. And like I said in the Nintendo Direct stream earlier, I got a report from Blake Moonlight about like Dragon Age Dreadwolf. I don't know if you heard this, Casey. But Dragon Age Dreadwolf could be pushed back to 2025.
Would not be surprised.
Just
like I said, I don't think we're getting a Nintendo Switch 2 next year now because they have games announced for next year going through the summer.
I
guarantee some games.
Either later.
Hold on, Casey. Go ahead, Kratos.
I guarantee you, if they announce a Switch 2, it won't be out until 2025.
That's what I'm thinking now. After the Direct today, I don't think we're getting it at all next year, holiday season. Because they announced games through the summer of next year. Like I said on that stream as well, no one's going to buy a game that's going to come out in, let's say, July or August, just to buy the Switch 2 like 3 or 4 months later.
Or if they release the Switch 2 during the holiday season in general. Like in October, between October and December.
Right. I don't think anyone's gonna buy the next console when they just had new games come out for the original Switch a few months prior. So now I don't think we're getting the Switch 2 until 2025. So I think we have one more full year with the Switch at least.
I think those initial reports from Gamescom were just like people just making up crap at this point. At this point now.
I mean, I see Review Tech USA covering fucking Switch 2 leaks almost every day lately. I don't even watch those videos. And while I do like his content, I don't watch those videos because I'm tired of hearing about rumors. I'm tired of hearing about leaks. I will cover it when it's concrete, solid fucking evidence.
Yeah, and
I don't mind covering leaks once in a while. But when you hear about them constantly, it's like, what the fuck? There's no point in keeping up with it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I hardly hear any leaks about Dragon Age. All I hear is mostly updates from BioWare themselves, like their State of BioWare post on their blog, which really upset me because they fired one of their lead writers for the game in the termination layoffs, whatever you want to call them.
No, go ahead, Casey. What were you going to say before?
I don't know anymore. I mean, I railroaded me, so I don't remember.
Oh my God! So Casey, you haven't answered this part of the question though. Out of that Nintendo Switch showcase this morning, that you watched, what did you like the most about it? I mean, to me, there wasn't a whole lot to like, but there were still a few things.
The games, I mean, like F-099, that's something different. I guess they changed the Luigi Mansion 2 game. I think it was the
Dark Moon, right?
Dark Moon.
Yeah.
Instead of doing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, they call it Luigi Mansion 2 HD. So I'm wondering if we're going to get Luigi Mansion 1 eventually on the Switch.
It's possible.
I mean, they did the, backward compatible with the Pikmin games. You have 1 through 4 now on the Switch. So,
You're not wrong there.
And then we got more information about the Super Mario RPG game.
We didn't really get more information on it. They just pretty much reminded us that it's coming. I don't think they really showed anything new.
Peach game, that looks okay.
The Peach game, yeah, I was actually surprised on that one because the first Princess Peach game on the DS wasn't all that great from what I remember the looks of it. This one looks like a much better game, so I am actually interested in that one.
After that, I know they brought up about, they're saying the last Mario 8 Deluxe wave for the DLC wave is going to come out this holiday.
Yeah.
So
we
Mario Kart? Be heading to Mario Kart 9 very soon after that.
I don't think we're going to get Mario Kart 9 until the next Switch comes out.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I was thinking about this earlier. We got 2 3D Zelda games on the Switch in 6 years.
Yeah.
Or rather, 6.5 years now. We only got 1 3D Mario game in 6.5 years. That's kind of fucked.
Yeah, instead of Mario Wonder, I would like to have an Odyssey Part 2.
Or a different 3D Mario game.
Mm-hmm.
Or a sequel to Odyssey.
But
so, I don't know. I still think Nintendo won. The things I didn't like out is all the stupid RPG games. They always love the pimp out.
I honestly was not interested in the anime games that the Switch had on offer. I like the ones that PlayStation showed much better, and PlayStation only showed 2.
What do you expect? Both companies are from freaking Japan. Their headquarters. JRPGs are their freaking bread and butter.
Well, that's what sells out there too. So
just show it to them. I mean, I'm wondering how many people from internationally likes these JRPG games or RPG games, because the only RPG game I really like or the series is the Earthbound series. After that, not really much after that.
I'm more of a Dragon Quest. I've been a fan of Dragon Quest, or Dragon Warrior as it was called in America at one point, for a long time.
I mean, with JRPGs, it's hit or miss with those games. You're either gonna like them or you're not, and that's okay. I like them. I play them.
People hate them because of the grind, because of the long grind. That's all I know. People hate JRPGs because they take too long to grind and level up.
I don't mind that. It's just, I mean, when I'm playing like a game like Mother 3, lately, I mean, I'm not had to makes me think, but I don't have to like, oh, I gotta know every little thing just to move on to the next part of the story, you know? I'm able to figure it out by myself without, oh, I had to look up a watchalong or whatever they call them.
Walkthrough?
Playthrough?
Yeah, walkthrough.
So Casey, what did you think of that freaking trumpet champ game? I roasted the shit out of that, and the person that demoed it.
I fast forward through that.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I didn't think it was interesting. I just fast forward through it because I was asleep when it originally came out, and when I woke up, it was already out there. So I was like, "Ooh!" And it was like the first thing in my subscription box. So I was like, "I'll watch that real quick," and just scan right through it.
Well, we hit the hour mark, so I think that's about a good place to stop. I am going to go live again. In about a couple of hours to play some games for the rest of the night. I got to let my dogs out, and I'm going to make some food because I took a 4-hour nap earlier after the Nintendo Direct showcase, so I didn't eat anything yet today.
4-hour nap? I think that's called just sleeping now.
No, I haven't slept this week. I've only napped.
Yeah, but 4 hours, I don't think that's called a nap no more.
That's a legit nap, Casey. If you only sleep for 4 hours, but you can't really sleep.
No, that's
the fact you can't really sleep, that's a nap.
I've only slept. I told Kratos this morning, and I guess now everyone's going to hear it now. But after Tuesday or Monday night rather, I have only slept like 8 hours in the last 3 days. So I needed that 4-hour nap. I was exhausted this morning.
Like half the time you needed. It's called sleeping.
Oh, Jesus.
We're gonna
8 hours in 3 days, Casey, is not healthy.
I slept half of that today. Of what I've gotten in 3 days. I got half of that today, which I needed. And that was on top of me only napping for like 2 hours this morning. So I fell asleep like around 3:30 in the morning and woke up at 5:45 a.m. And then I was awake until almost noon.
Hold on. I think Dukas is dead.
Well, that's not good. Would you fuck him to death? God damn it.
Oh, I lift up his palm and then it just flops right down. Are you alive? Oh, he's alive. No, he's okay. He's alive. He was just sleeping. Oh.
No, he was napping. Do we have to have a sleep versus nap debate on the next lesson series? Because I'll do it.
Oh, I'm down for that one. I'm down for that one. I can tell you right now. During the times I was not working, I was running on fumes trying to sleep.
Well, I am starting on F099. I was downloading that one game, and I guess because it was downloading, it wouldn't let me get past it.
Blake, I think he was talking about his dog.
Yeah, he thought his dog was dead, but his dog was napping. Well, yeah, so I'm going to be back in a little while. Give me about maybe 2 hours. By the time, I got to let both my dogs out, feed the cats, because my brother and his girlfriend aren't here, so they usually feed the animals while I wasn't here, so I guess I'll be doing that tonight. So I'll probably be back live around 8:30 p.m., then I'll play some games for a few hours, probably play about at least 2 or 3, probably maybe 3 games or so. I want to check out the F099 game. I got the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC to start. I got the Crew 2, or the Crew Motorfest 5-hour demo I want to play. The first 5 hours of the new game which came out today. And I got a lot of stuff. Now that I have all this time on my hands again, I probably going to start streaming every day again, like or almost every day, like I was for a little bit last year. So, anyways, guys, check out Derailed Gaming Live. Lots of OCRP now over there with Grand Theft Auto Online or Grand Theft Auto 5 content and Friday night gaming that Drew does over there. Derailed Patreon rather. $1 a month gets you nearly 300 episodes of podcasting material, and the other Patreon content we've made over the years. Also, follow me on Twitch right here and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you're not already. Greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button on these Game Corner podcasts if you like this gaming coverage content and you want to see more. For social media, follow me on Twitter X or X Twitter. Twitter got X'd out. You'll know when I go live and upload a video if you follow me over there. And this Sunday, or not this Sunday, but the next episode of Less Than Serious, I'll have an announcement to make. So look out for that as well.
Yeah.
So.
Before we end the stream, Rose, I'm gonna send you something from that I sent Blake Moonlight earlier. It was about a Elon Musk documentary where he claims that Elon Musk's he wanted his ex-girlfriend, Miss Human Fecal Matter herself, Amber Heard, to cosplay as Mercy from Overwatch, and then shared the picture of the of said cosplay. It got him such a bad backlash that Mercy's voice actor from the actual game blasted him for it.
I hate you, Rose.
I'm gonna send you the post from Dexterdo. The Dexterdo Twitter account. Hold on. I'll send it to you as well, Casey. There you go.
I'm playing F-099 right now.
I've never played the original F-Zero as a kid, so playing this one would be interesting as a Battle Royale title.
I still think we need to get Mario 35 back.
Right?
Yeah.
Even if they make that one as a Mario, like Super Mario 99, they make it harder to win.
Yeah, they should have never took it away. It was a great game.
Now, the post from the voice actor actually goes as this. As the real hashtag Mercy, I can see the manufacturing defects in this cosplay like it's a Tesla. I mean, just look at what he had this woman wear. Look at
did you say, select message. It looks cheaply made.
What?
This cosplay.
Some type of scream on someone's neck.
Yeah, this looks very cheaply made.
Agreed.
It's not a full... First of all, her costume, Mercy's costume, is a full body suit. This clearly isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can. The top of her chest is revealed. Her arms are not covered.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the wings look like shit. The hairdo's not even right.
Remember, Amber Heard does have long hair, so that was going to be a stretch in its own right.
Well, I mean, so does Mercy in a way, but yeah, I mean the wings. Yeah, this suit was not good. That cosplay was not good.
It looks like she's wearing a choker around her neck instead of like the actual collar. Looks like he put a collar slash choker around her neck for this cosplay, if you want to call it that.
I wouldn't even consider that defects in the cosplay. I just think it's wrong in the first place. I didn't put it up on the screen because I didn't really want to. I didn't want to possibly get any backlash with the comments on that. But
Hey, what about pimping out my channel, Rose?
well, I didn't get to that yet. I was gonna ask you guys about your plugs. So yeah, since I pretty much already did my plugs, what do you guys have to say for yourselves?
I got some TurboGrafx games and oh gosh, and actually just about to upload a Mega Man game for the Game Boy. So
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
PC Engine games. So I did buy a bunch of Game Gear games and Game Boy games recently. So I'm probably doing more of those and more TurboGrafx games. So now I got my plug in. I got to go.
Real great, Casey.
I had to. I had to steal your clout because Frank wouldn't let me steal some of his. So
real great, Casey.
Oh, before we take off, you guys ready for football tonight?
I'm probably not going to watch the game. I have a couple of players across my 3 leagues playing tonight, but I'll probably just check on the scores.
I'm gonna check it out tonight. I mean, there's nothing really else on as of tonight.
I mean, honestly, I'd probably rather be streaming. So, I got 3 or 4 different games I want to play today. So, or start playing. So, I'd probably rather be doing that.
Oh.
But anyways, yeah, so that was Casey. Kratos, I know you mentioned on the Nintendo one about your YouTube channel. Do you want to shout that out again? I got to put it, remember to put that in the video description. This way people can find it.
To find my channel?
God.
To find both you clowns.
But I have a family friend working on my brother's yard right now. He's working on the bushes, I would assume now.
I appreciate Kratos coming by on Friday as well last weekend, though. I appreciate that.
My tablet died because I was I was trying to figure out what was going on with the smoke detectors going off. They'll be fine going into tomorrow's Friday as well because I got them all taken down from my ceiling.
Well, no, I'm just saying thank you for on last Friday.
Dave Rose has nothing to bitch about at me for.
No, but I'd like to say thank you for coming on Friday. You saved my ass with you and my best friend. I mean, with the ant infestation I was having, I was about to shut down so I can go get to clean it up, but I was able to do it while on air.
Mm-hmm.
So, for Kratos and the Rose, I am Casey the Draw, and we'll see your ass down the road.
Real great, Casey.
Stealing his catchphrase. Great.
On my own show.
Yes. Oh, I figure let's change it up. I'll say it for you.
Good. Now let me say it right. For my co-hosts, MK3 Kratos. You can find him on YouTube at MK3 Kratos. And Casey is Raw, who wasn't here this morning. Had I known he took the day off from work, I would have tried to get him here this morning.
Well, technically, it's Casey is Raw Gaming and Wrestling, so.
Right. Gaming and Wrestling. Casey is Raw, Gaming and Wrestling. My other co-host, the Less Than Serious crew. My name is The Rose. And until later on tonight, when I come back for a 3rd time to play a few games. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day. If I don't see you later, So next time, catch your